So I have this pretty amazing little guitar. It's a Spirit Steinberger, and it's a wonderful guitar. It plays incredibly well for the price. I mean, it's very affordable. I bought it years ago, and I've played the heck out of it. You just sit on the couch and noodle with it. And the only problem that I have with it is, and I had it set up nicely. I mean, I could do dive bombs. I would stay in tune. It's pretty remarkable. However, the biggest problem that I've had and other people have had is you have to buy the double ball strings, and they're really expensive. And, you know, you're kind of limited to gauges and all that stuff. I like using my own strings. I like a light gauge string, like an 8. And they're just too expensive. And I needed a solution so that I can put my own strings on there and lock them down, you know, like a Floyd Rose, you know, or something like that. So I looked online, I saw there's a few solutions, most of which were kind of expensive, but there was one that just stood out as being very affordable. I mean, this thing right here. And I own 2 of them because the first one I ordered came with a missing locking nut, which was unfortunate because it took a while to get it from China. That's where it came from. And this is the original one that came with it. And it's kind of a simple design. But when I got the second one, I decided to go ahead and try to install it. And when I did, you know, there was no instructions. It's pretty simple. And I did see a couple of videos just to make sure I was doing it right. And both of them had the same problem because I swapped them out just to make sure I wasn't making a mistake. And the strings do not rest on the 0 fret. They're just a fraction of an inch above that. And as a result, it's impossible to tune it properly and to get your intonation. So I can't really recommend this product. I mean, I bought 2 of them from 2 different sellers, and they both have the same problem. And so I hope that they're not all that way, because there are literally dozens, if not hundreds, of people selling these online on eBay. And they look like the exact same design. I mean, from 2 different sellers. So I imagine that they are. And the biggest problem is that they put a lot of thought into this, and it's pretty amazing. However, it's kind of useless if that area where the nut sets and holds down the string is not low enough. It's supposed to slope downward below the 0 fret, as does the original. It slopes downward, and it allows the 0 fret to be useful, so you can get your tuning and your balance. And I've messed with the saddles, thinking that maybe I can lower them, and it's just going to cause more problems. So I don't recommend this thing. I mean, I tried, like I said, I tried tuning it. I got that thing perfectly E. You hit the middle 12th fret E. It's sharp. Every one of them was that way. And I don't even think the high E touches the 0 fret. So I wouldn't recommend them. Even though they're very cheap, it's not worth the trouble. Someone's making money off these things. I don't know, like I said, if they're all manufactured from the same place. They sure look like it. I've looked them up online. They all look identical. The dimensions, everything. So I'm probably going to end up buying the more expensive one if I really want to get my own strings on there. And but if not, I'll just go back to my 9-gauge double ball, and who knows, maybe I'll just stick with that, just be satisfied. Anyway, I just want to let people know about this. I do not recommend this.